Hi everybody, so I'm Mara Freilich, and with Julia Moriarty we're going to be chairing the student session today. So we've organized it into 4 groups that have similar themes, and so we're going to have 3 to 4 talks, and then we'll have a few minutes for questions after each set of talks, and we'll go on like that. So the first set of talks, I think somewhat appropriately, is our autonomous future and novel methods for observing. So hand it over.
Okay. Thanks, Mara, and thanks, Julia, for putting together the lightning talks here, and thanks for Heather and all of OCB. So I'm Danny Kaufman. I'm at VIMS. I'm working with Margie Friedrichs and Walker Smith at VIMS, and Eileen and Michael at ODU, and John Hemmings in the UK. And this is work on my poster from my PhD, which I just finished up last month. And thanks, thank you. And I'm looking at the Ross Sea in Antarctica. This is an area in the Pacific sector of the Southern Ocean that has one of the highest rates of primary production around Antarctica, and it has a big annual phytoplankton bloom. Here it's shown with like the continent on the left-hand side. There's a big ice shelf down here. McMurdo Station, which you might be familiar with, is over here. And this whole area just becomes really green pretty much every year. The objective that for my poster and this work was to look at how the phytoplankton and especially the carbon fluxes related to productivity and export might be changing over the next century. So for example, specifically physical changes, how they might affect it. And for example, the ice area is projected to be decreasing over the next century, 2050 and 2100. And to build on those physical projections, I've used a combination of a biogeochemical model and some glider observations with biooptical sensors, doing some data assimilation to optimize the model, and then looking how the phytoplankton might change in response to the physical changes. And as a teaser, we saw that the productivity was likely to increase, and some other things on my poster that you can come by and see is how it might also affect export, looking at the individual physical factors themselves and different phytoplankton groups in the Ross Sea. So please come by and check out my poster. And there's the title. So hope to see you there.